Hi, I'm Sophia Domanowski. I am studying Global Liberal Studies and Computer Science, and I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Anne-Marie, and I'm a master's student in computer science.
So our season pretty much started as soon as school started back in September because our first qualifying competition was in October, so we had to immediately get on it and find out what starts we were going to do for our competitive team. And then we had our first competition in October, and then we had 2 more competitions this semester. So that was kind of like a general preparation, looking at it at a high level.
Yeah, and as for what that looks like on a day-to-day basis, we always practice really early in the morning. So this looks like waking up at 5 or 6 in the morning on weekdays, all school year long, to take a bus all the way across town and go potentially fall on our butts, and then come all the way back to campus for class all year long. So
Potentially fall?
Okay, actually fall. But yeah, this is all year long.
Yeah.
And we're still going at it now, even though Nationals is over.
Yeah. I on top of training with the team, outside of skating, I also run and go to the gym and work out and do all of that, extra stuff.
In short, it means everything to me. Because a lot of us grew up competing and skating individually. Unless you did synchronized skating, which I didn't, it's very much an individual sport, right? Coming into college, and being able to find a bunch of people who are equally, if not more passionate about the sport as I am, it's just such a special experience. And then watching everybody's hard work pay off at every competition means so much to me as a fellow competitor and also as a leader of this team now. It's also shaped my experience in skating in general, because being on the team has introduced me to a lot of skating resources in and around the city, opportunities for performances, workshops, coaching, and all of that. So it means a lot to me as a skater as well.
Yeah. I actually applied to NYU because they had a skating team, and when I was in high school, in the website where you can look up different colleges, I was like, okay, has a figure skating team.
Wait, me too.
And I forget what it's called, but and New York University came up as the top choice for me. And so I applied to the top 5 choices that I wanted that had a team. So yeah, from even in high school, I knew it was going to be important for me. So yeah, and then I quit skating right before I joined college, or started college. And then after my first year at NYU, I joined the skating team, and I really grew to love the sport again. So Anne-Marie, it's impacted both my NYU experience and my figure skating experience. Also, I met a lot of great people. My roommate, I met the first day I was at the rink. Well, this Nationals was super special to me because it was actually pretty much in my hometown. Because I'm from Utah, so when it was announced at the beginning of the year, I knew it was going to be really special because I'm graduating this semester, and it's going to be my last competition with the team, and it's almost going to be my last competition in skating, in all, or not forever, but potentially.
Never say forever.
So I knew from the start that it was going to be really special. So when we qualified, I was really excited, and I was texting all of my family and my friends in Utah being hey, you guys should come and watch. Yeah, so we obviously had to fly there, and it's a long flight, but it wasn't too bad. And then, yeah, nationals was like 4 or 5 days. We were in Utah from Wednesday through Sunday. And then, yeah, it's just, I always like nationals. I feel like you get to see a lot of people that you've known for such a long time, like growing up in the sport and competing for 3-4 years in the collegiate circuit. So it's really cool to get to see your friends and watch your teammates compete and celebrate with them. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't at all take for granted that we've qualified for nationals this many years in a row now, because every single one is such a special experience. Not only because it's extra competitive and therefore extra rewarding, but also because like you really get to see the culmination of everybody's work over the season, not just your own, not even just your team. I would say the entire skating community.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, the performances you see people put on at the beginning of the season and the end of the season are like not the same.
It's like night and day.
At all. Yeah.
Especially this year because we started so early.
Yeah, especially this year. And this nationals was extra special because Sophia and her family played a large part in our team's experience. Your parents and your siblings being there.
Yeah.
It was super special.